Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. This is Somone Urban Homestead. Today we are going to talk about growing vegetables. I just finished a video where I did show you how many fruit trees I have in this yard. I've got about 21 different types of fruit trees, which means that every day there is something for you to munch. Every day there is a fruit for you to munch. Thou shalt not live by fruits alone. So we are going to combine with the vegetables. Before we even go into the type of vegetables that we are growing in this urban homestead, like I promised, let me quote the Bible. Allow me to quote the Bible. Daniel 1 verse 12 to 16 says, "Test your servants for 10 days. Let us be given vegetables to eat and water to drink." 13. Then let our appearance and the appearance of the youths who ate the king's food be observed by you. And deal with your servants according to what you see. So he listened to them in this manner and tested them for 10 days. At the end of 10 days, it was seen that they were better in appearance and fatter in flesh than all the youths who ate the king's food. So the steward took away their food and the wine they were to drink and gave them vegetables. There is no description to say what sort of foods these youths were eating, the foods which the king was consuming. I'll presume that they were eating these processed foods, these tinned foods, these foods where chemicals have been added, where they don't even know where they are coming from. There was another group, God's children, who were consuming only vegetables. Just look at the cow. It weighs in so many kilograms. So many more kilograms. I think I can enter into a cow's weight like 6 times. And yet they feed on grass. Grass has got everything, even the proteins they need and things like that. Do you wish to make a cup of tea from mint? Just picked from the garden. Do you wish that kind of lifestyle? Or make a salad with a ripe red onion from your own front porch? Even if your space is limited, growing your own food at home is the free gift God has given us. This is what you are going to, we grow everything, kales, cabbages, whatever you can think of, we grow, depending on the season. Even in pots, even in containers, wherever there is soil, you can grow. Why go to the supermarket to go and buy tomatoes? Why go to the supermarket to go and buy cabbage? Why go to the supermarket to go and buy onion when you've got soil and you can grow your own vegetables? Read the quote from Daniel 1 verse 12 to 16 and learn from there as we go in the garden tour of the vegetables that we are growing. This is the rain season. So in the rain season, we normally grow the traditional vegetables. After the rain season, we'll go back to the usual vegetables that we like growing, like kale and the other things. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe on the link below and leave your comment. So with vegetables, normally during this season, which is the rain season, it's difficult to grow things like kale, cabbages, spinach, because of too many insects. you have to deal with those, like I earlier said in the other videos. This is, in this area, the gardening that we are doing, we are not using any chemicals. We are not using any chemicals, you just use chicken manure. So dealing with insects will mean that we start spraying with chemicals, which we don't do here. So during this season, we are concentrating on traditional vegetables, and this is beans that is being grown in containers, and the leaves are eaten as vegetables. This side, you notice that there is cassava. This is cassava. So again, cassava leaves, they are also eaten as vegetables. So we've resorted to traditional foods, like I earlier said. Cassava is one of them. The beans is one of them. This is the other side where we are also growing beans for the purpose of getting some vegetables. If the bean will come out because it's under the shade, as you can see. This is an experiment that I'm doing to see if the bean will come out. Then even in the next season, I'll be able to grow some bean here. They are being grown in containers which are hanging. Initially, these containers, were using them to grow strawberries. The strawberries didn't do well because they were under the shade. So now I'm trying the bean. This is another project. So the other type of vegetable that we normally consume, the traditional one, is spinach. This is traditional spinach. As you can see, it's overgrown, but this is the traditional spinach that it's very soft. Actually, it's a very soft vegetable and very delicious and easy to cook. So this is called bondwe in our local language. This is another type of vegetable that we are consuming during the rain season. This is sweet potato leaves. It's also another delicious, it's a delicacy in this part of the region. We enjoy it. So this is another vegetable that we are consuming during this time. This is the type that is common. There is also another pepper type here. This pepper type is also a vegetable that we are consuming during the rain season. As you can see, if I bring the camera closer, it has even been eaten by insects, which means that there are no chemicals that are thrown in this yard. The other type of vegetable that we are consuming this time around, it's these pumpkin leaves. Delicacy also. The pumpkin leaves are very, very nice and tasty. This is another type of vegetables that we are consuming. Wow, these are the pumpkins that have been grown in this yard. We are about to harvest them. This is why they are lying around in the yard. We just cleared this bush so that at least we can leave the pumpkin for us to have it easier to harvest the pumpkins. So with pumpkins, we eat the leaves, we also eat the pumpkins themselves. During the rain season, we are also growing eggplant. This is in the eggplant family, but smaller eggplants. This is also another vegetables that we enjoy. There is the other eggplant this side, the one that we are used to. We are also growing this during the rain season. See, there is a lawn kale here. the one that remained after all the kales died. This is a lone kale. It has survived. And we take 1 or 2 leaves to combine with other vegetables each time we miss kale.